Welcome to today's What Makes This Company Great? The company today is Tesla. We're going to look at what makes the company great and, most importantly, answer the question: is Tesla financially world class? So, there's 8 things that have made Tesla wildly successful. First is innovation. Tesla has revolutionized the auto industry with electric vehicles featuring longer ranges, faster acceleration, and autopilot. Next is brand image and reputation. Tesla has cultivated an aspirational image seen as forward thinking, eco conscious, and luxury oriented. The world wants ESG. Here is the company giving it to you. ESG, sustainability, and all those great things. The next one is leadership and vision. CEO Elon Musk's ambitious goals, innovation, and social media engagement created a unique brand aura. And then there's vertical integration. When you're creating an industry, you have to create the whole industry. So Tesla's vertical industry includes car and battery manufacturing, software, and charging infrastructure. Let's look at another thing that makes Tesla wildly successful, and that's the supercharger network, which you see a picture there. Tesla's invested in a vast supercharger network, easing long distance travel and charging concerns for consumers. The next is market timing. Tesla entered the EV market, electric vehicles, when climate change concerns drove demand for sustainable transportation. Again, if you believe in ESG, if you believe in sustainability, if you want lower emissions, well, here's the company giving it to you. And the next is first mover advantage. Though there are other companies that had done EV, this company really built their whole business around electric. Tesla led in EVs, gaining an edge over slower adapting traditional automakers. And then there's global expansion. This was not a US company only. Tesla has expanded globally, broadening its customers base in multiple countries. Think about its manufacturing in Germany, its manufacturing in China, as well as in the US. This comes from Tesla's website, and it's just a peek into the Cybertruck production line, which is just, crazy because you can see there's no humans there. So let's look at the best sellers. Tesla's Model Y sold about 747,000 in 2022, and Model 3, 482,000, and Model X, 37,600. Now, nearly 500,000 cars were delivered in second quarter 2023, which is about a double a year ago. Here's a chart that just shows you up and up and up. And it's just incredible, the number of cars. This is per quarter, so about 500,000. It's not going to be long at this type of trajectory that Tesla's going to be delivering 1 million cars per quarter. Let's look at the revenue. Well, right now, 50% of revenue comes from North America, 22% from China. I mean, this is a global firm. And then 28% coming from others. I can't find enough detail on the breakdown by different countries. I just couldn't find it. It may be out there, and I've got to look for it. And so this is what I've got so far. And Rajendra, thank you. As you've said here, competitive advantages, definitely Tesla has it. And global outreach, definitely Tesla has that. Let's look at the top Tesla shareholders. This is fascinating. Here's the top Tesla shareholders, but right at the top is Elon Musk, owning about 100. The value of his is about 100 billion US. Of course, this is changing day by day, but it's very rare that you see a massive company still controlled by the owner at that level. That is about 13% of the company. And let's look at Elon Musk. He's 52 years old, born in 1971, and he's pretty much the wealthiest person in the world. And if they can continue to deliver cars like this, he's going to be far and ahead everybody else. Now, he's a South African born American businessman and obviously CEO of Tesla. And this particular reference that I'm looking at has estimated his wealth at $237 billion. But again, it's going up and down. He owns SpaceX and PayPal, and he leads all design, product design, engineering, and global manufacturing of Tesla's electric vehicles. And he acquired Twitter in 2022 for $44 billion. And my prediction is that he's going to make a lot of money from Twitter. That's my prediction when he relists it in the stock market. But this isn't about Twitter. I would like to look at that next. But for right now, let's continue on. Now, here is some speculation and what's going on with the Cybertruck, and you're seeing some dark digital camouflage, on the outside of the truck, kind of exciting the buildup. And the price for the Cybertruck starts at less than $50,000. And that would put Tesla ahead of the competition, and it's all electric. You want ESG, you want sustainability, you want that. Tesla is your company. So let's look at Tesla's competitive position a little bit. It was founded in 2003, very new, 128,000 employees, $82 billion in revenue, and rising fast. We got Tesla electric cars and Tesla Energy, where they're providing the Powerwall batteries and solar energy systems. That part of the business is growing very fast. The competitive advantage is through electrical vehicle innovation, advanced battery technology, and sustainable energy solutions. And they've achieved it by focusing on R&D and vertically integrating production processes, building a global supercharger network, and creating a strong brand that promotes eco-consciousness. If you want ESG and sustainability, Elon Musk is your man, which makes me kind of wonder, actually, one of the things that's interesting about this company is that didn't they recently get removed from an ESG index? The S&P ESG, I can't remember which one it was, but somehow they were removed. And when the Biden administration had a big event launching electric vehicles, all the car manufacturers were invited except for Tesla and Elon Musk. I'm confused. There's more work to be done right there. Now, the question that we're going to answer now is the company financially world-class? Here's the method I use as an investor and business owner to measure whether a company has a competitive advantage. The world-class benchmarking scorecard, which we developed 10 years ago. And here's how we construct the scorecard for any company. We gather the yearly and quarterly financial data of 26,000 companies worldwide. We then calculate each company's profitable growth score, which is a composite measure of both profitability and growth. And after that, we rank the subject company relative to peers within its sector of similar size. And then we use a decile ranking. 1 is best and 10 is worst. So 1 would mean that they're in the top 10%. And a score of 1 or 2 means that they're in the top 10 or 20%. And I would call that financially world-class. We assess the company's performance over the prior 4 years and the past 12 months. Rajendra, is that your estimate of what the ranking is for the company? 1.75? Well, we're going to see in a second. But before we look at Tesla, let's look at Toyota, because we already saw that Toyota was not financially world-class according to my measure. And someone may say, well, your measure, Andrew, is not good because I want to measure Toyota against other car companies only, not against 960 large consumer discretionary companies. And I would say, yes, I know many people do that comparison, but because I'm looking at the overall market and I'm looking at what a company looks like relative to global peers, I see a much bigger universe. So one of the ways that we can try to solve this is just by looking at car companies' scorecards against each other. And that's the reason why I brought up the Toyota scorecard right here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to answer the question, is Tesla financially world-class? The answer is yes. Rajendra, you were right. And here we can see, in fact, I find this really interesting, really interesting. what we can see is that during the period, during the period of 2019 and 2020, the company was, 2019, the company was in disaster. It was trying to expand its business and it was slow to expand and there was a lot of hiccups. But in 2020, things started to improve. And then 2021, economies of scale kicked in. And now Tesla is financially world-class, meaning high profitability and strong growth. This is an indication that Tesla could go very, very far, and Elon Musk's wealth grows massively. So let's just look at the net profit margin of Toyota for a moment. And we can see that in 2022, it was 9.2%. And then it went down in 2023 to 6.7%. The company's generating about $280 billion in revenue. So the company is massive compared to Tesla. So what does Tesla look like? Boom. What we can see is net profit margin rose from 10.3% up to 15%. Tesla's profit margin in 2022, which is close to 2023 because Toyota has a different fiscal year, you can say that Tesla is almost 3 times as profitable as Toyota. This is economies of scale coming through. And this is one of the reasons why Elon Musk has actually started reducing the price of cars. Well, we got our answer. But the question is your company financially world-class? Do you lead a company with $15 million or more in revenue? Just message me and I'll score your company. Have a great day and keep making your company financially world-class.